How y'all doing? I want to talk to you about this season of loneliness. I've noticed some people is in that season. I've been reading on some of the postings on Facebook. It tried to fall down on me, and the Lord was like, mm-mm. Tis the season to be jolly, and you don't need that in the midst of your surgery. Well, I was at my grandfather's house this morning, cooking him some breakfast, and the Lord told me, He said, how can two walk together except they be in agreement? He said, Ginger, I'm not going to send you no husband without that's not on the same assignment as you. He said, a lot of men want to be a David, when all honesty, they're Solomon. He said, I'm not going to hook no wrestler up with no librarian. I said, Daddy, where you going with this? He said, Solomon was a king that had wisdom. And when he gave a command, he had someone go and execute it out. David, on the other hand, now, he got in the battle. He got his hands dirty. He said, Ginger, you a wrestler. I was like, okay. He said, therefore, I'm not going to send you no librarian. While you over here whipping and snatching the heads off the enemy, he over there reading them a bedtime story. The end. He said, no, your husband going to tell you, hey, honey, pass him to me. Let me get a little piece of him. See, that's what God has for me. He said, now, I want you to go back to the story of Abraham and Sarah going into the land of Egypt. He said, on the road to them going to Egypt, into the house of Pharaoh, never one time did you ever hear that Sarah and Abraham were putting their hands on each other, fussing and arguing and cussing each other out all the way up there to Egypt. I said, no. He said, because she was down for the cause. She was walking in agreement. She knew the assignment that God had for Abraham and the blessing and the promise. And she was willing to go ahead and help him carry it out. It was her assignment too. She said, he told me, he said, Abraham told Sarah, don't go off in there and tell them that you my wife. Because you so beautiful, they going to kill me and try to take you for themselves. Tell them you my sister. Not one time did I ever read Sarah saying, I ain't finna do that. That's nasty. She said, all right, come on, let's do this. She was down for the cause. Down for the will of God. They were supposed to be together. Now, with that being said, we are on this road pulling people that we're not even supposed to be on the road with. If you got to pull, push, and drag these people down the street with you, just for you to be like, hey, open up your eyes. Can't you see what the Lord had me going? Hey, in case you know they cannot see. Because they're not supposed to be on the same road with you. Y'all are sitting there we are giving each other black eyes. Heart attacks, strokes, busted lips, sending each other to the hospital. And we ain't even got to the enemy's house yet. All them licks came from each other and the enemy ain't even touched us. We ain't even reached the destination of the enemy's house. When Sarah and Abraham went up in there on one accord, God stood up for them, blessed them when they came out of there. And in the meantime, he shut the wombs of everyone in the kingdom, shut them down. Because they were down for the will of God, down for the cause, walking in agreement with the Lord. We can't even get to that because we pulling people that ain't supposed to be on the same street as us. So don't use this season as be a season of loneliness. Let this be a season of surgery. Say, okay, Lord, anything that you see in me, take it out. Now, don't you go and put your hands up in it. Because I tried to do that last night and almost messed myself off. But I'll take this season as a season of surgery. God don't need your help. And I want to tell y'all about that spiritual lie that every woman claims that they have. Stop lying on God. Talking about God got you working on your husband. Not one time did I read in the Bible that God told Eve, hey Eve, come over here and help me stitch up Adam. God don't need your help. How you going to sit here and work on somebody when you need work on yourself? Let's start with the spirit of denial first. Of wanting to be in control of everything. That's a strong man. Yes. Take this season and ask God to clean you out. I know who my is. My husband know who I am. And we got the same assignment. He down for the cause. I'm down for the cause. It's for the will of God. Take this time right now and ask God to deliver you. We shake the throne of grace day and night and day for a husband. But let's shake the throne of grace for deliverance. If God if a boyfriend or a girlfriend will cause you to stray away from God, why would you think he'll give you a husband right now? I don't want y'all to feel like I'm hollering at you. But there are certain ways. I used to wonder all these years, why is it that I can tell my kids, baby, don't do that, and they still do it. But the minute I say, hey, stop that with your beep self, then they be like, oh, okay. Why didn't you say so? See, God know how he got to talk to his kids in order to get our attention. I've seen the love that God has for his people. And I felt the love that God has for his people. And I ain't going to be one of them prophets that come up in the church. I know you tired of them and ain't seen no results yet. Talking about financial gains. You're going to get a car. You're going to get a house. You're going to get a promotion. It ain't let me tell you something. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you what God told me to tell you 7 years ago. He said, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Let God work on you and let God work on him. See, y'all can walk down this street together without wanting to just throw your hands up and say, forget the mission. We start pulling people that ain't supposed to be there with you. I love you. Ooh, but God love you more. If this hit home for one person, that's good enough for me. More than any riches in this world that any man could ever give. That's what I'm in it for. For the truth to be out for God's people. God know you lonely. He knows that. He sees you. He wants a little bit more. If you ran a boyfriend off, you run a husband off. That's just the truth. Because you don't want to see your demons. You don't want to see you. You want to see them, but you don't want to see you. You still got problems. Yes. And I love you. And I love you enough to tell you the truth. Y'all pray that my faith fail me not. And pray my strength in the Lord. I love y'all.